Good morning, Beethoven Bears. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just reading one of my favorite books, The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Guess what? What? Oh, this. Well, I'm ready for Dr. Seuss Read Across America Spirit Week. Are you ready? Tomorrow is Dr. Seuss's birthday, so we're going to celebrate all week. As I mentioned, I was reading one of my favorite books, The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. So I hope that you're going to grab your favorite books this week and read them all week to yourself, read them to your family, read them to your siblings. Get on Zoom and read them to your grandparents or someone special that's far away. But that's our focus for the month of March. It's the National Reading Month. And this week, we're going to kick it off with our Read Across America Week. Yay for reading! So as I mentioned, this is our Spirit Week for Dr. Seuss and Read Across America. So we're going to start celebrating tomorrow. We're kicking it off with Dr. Seuss's birthday. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss! Let's take a close look at our Spirit Week. Tomorrow is Tuesday, March 2nd, and we are going to wear Pajama Day to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. Wednesday, March 3rd is Wacky Wednesday, so wear your clothes backwards or inside out. Thursday, March 4th is the Lorax Day. Wear a mustache, and you can make one out of paper as well. Friday is March 5th. Thing One Thing Two Day. Let's wear our crazy hats and our crazy hair. Are you ready to celebrate? Who doesn't like a Spirit Week? I want everybody to show their school spirit, okay? One of the most famous books that Dr. Seuss is known for is The Cat and the Hat. It wasn't his first book, but it was the one that he was most famous for. Wait. Oh, I heard it. It's the box. It's been going for so long. I wonder what the box has for us this morning. Let's see. Wow, the box is here. The box is back and it's super heavy. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to set it down. It's giving me such a hard time. Hold on. Okay, let me open up the box and take the top off. Hold tight. Oh, wow, look. It's not a cat in the hat, but it was a cat in the box. This is Kevin. Kevin, say hello to all the Beethoven Bears. Say happy Read Across America Dr. Seuss Week. Say hey, Beethoven Bears. The box puts you in the box to celebrate Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat. What do you think about that? Are you ready to read? Are you, yeah? Okay, Kevin. Say bye to the Beethoven Bears. All right. Wow, that box is so silly. The box put my cat in the box. That was Kevin. How many of you have cats out there? Raise your hand. Okay, who has dogs? Who has other types of pets like birds and hamsters and lizards and fish? All right. Who has another kind of pet? All right, I see you. Great. I love pets, and we love Kevin. Good morning again, Beethoven Bears. Good morning. Happy Monday. Today is March 1st. Who has on their bear wear? I know I have on Dr. Seuss, but you should have on your bear wear. I hope you do. We are having March distribution days this month. That means that every grade level will have a day where your teachers will be distributing materials and your teachers will let you know when that day is. So, Beethoven Bears, if you don't have bear wear or if you need new bear wear, the Friends of Beethoven are going to be at Beethoven in front of the auditorium to sell bear wear shirts and bear wear gear and bear wear sweaters. So they will be there on your distribution days from 12 to 3. So be sure to tell your parents because don't forget, in April, we're having a bear wear classroom competition. So everybody needs to have on some bear wear during the month of April because we're going to do a class competition. So get ready. We're going to start with our Mindful Monday. And we talked a lot about checking in with our feelings. We used the characters from Inside Out to check in on how we're feeling, and we talked about when you need some help to get some help. So now it's a new month, and I thought now we understand what our feelings are. Let's talk about what we can do when we're feeling not so great. So let me zoom in so you can see this handy picture with all these wonderful ideas. When you're not feeling so great, and those are those feelings on top, you're unfocused, you're disappointed, hurt, maybe you don't feel good, you're out of control, maybe something scared you, you're stressed or worried, and you want to feel calm, focused, ready to learn, safe and better. Here's some things that you can do. So I will draw or color. You can build something. You can look at a feel-good picture. Maybe you keep a picture on your desk of people that you love. You can go get a stuffy. Let's see what else is there. You can stretch or do yoga. Squeeze something really hard with your muscles. Press up against the wall. Get a drink of water. Ask for a break. Try wave breathing. So in and out. Or finger breathing. Trace your fingers. Breathe in, breathe out. Some bears might even have a calm box, a box near them that has things to comfort them. So those are just some ideas of how we can feel better. And so we're going to focus on this for this month and keep talking about it so that it becomes a routine. Okay, bears? So I hope some of those items there you can grab for this week and keep close to you, or have those ideas in your head to use when you're not feeling so great. Alrighty, what is our word of the year? It is resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, adaptable and flexible, right? Just like Tigger. And for our word of the year, resilience, we are working on attributes that lead to resilience. And our last one, can you believe it? Our last one is confidence. Let's see what confidence means. Confidence is when you are competent, which was our word from last week, it leads to feeling confident. So when you try things that are hard and you persevere and you don't give up, you become confident. You become pretty assured of yourself. I can do this. This is not so bad. But you have to try, right? Yes. So you have to try something and maybe try it again, because it might not always go well the first time, and that's okay. But that's going to build your competence. And when you become competent, you will feel confident. You got that? Okay, that's our digital citizenship word of the week, confidence. And at the bottom, you see the young man? You see him down there? Your attitude determines your altitude. So how you project yourself and how you're feeling inside, it determines how far you can go. Altitude, that means height. And when we're talking about height, I thought about this next quote right next to it. The best view comes from the hardest climbs. So when we think about our persevering and being competent and struggling through things, the higher you climb, the greater the view. The higher you climb, the more you persevere, the more confident you will feel, okay? So let's have a great attitude, because we know that determines how high we'll go. And let's be competent so we can feel confident. Can you do that, Beethoven Bears? Can you? I don't hear you. Can you? Oh, okay, you can. Good, good. That's what I want to hear. Well, I'm so proud to share with you two Beethoven Bear sisters. We have Camilla and Stella Louise. Camilla is in Miss Carencho's class, and Stella is in Miss Alanise's class, and they're going to talk all about being confident. Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Camila Lloyd, and I'm from Miss Carencho's class. Hi, my name is Stella Lloyd, and I am from Mrs. Alanise's class. Today, the word of the week is confidence. We're going to talk about what confidence means to us. What confidence means to me is when you believe in yourself, you have strength, and you feel positive. What confidence means to me is that believing in myself makes me better at school and a better student. Have a great week. Bye. Winners!
Thank you, Camilla and Stella. That was a great way of showing all the Beethoven Bears out there in our whole community what it means to be confident. I loved your energy, and I love the very, very end. Thank you, ladies, so much. Now it's time for our weekly announcements for March 1st through March 5th. As mentioned, it's Dr. Seuss Read Across America Week, so we are celebrating with our Spirit Week. For Monday, March 1st at 1:15, we have a teacher meeting with Share and Care. So teachers, make sure you go to the separate Zoom link that I sent in your email, and it will also be as a calendar invite. On Tuesday, March 2nd, it's Dr. Seuss's birthday, right? Yes, it is. And it's also our pajama day. Let's get our pajammy jammy on. So tomorrow you can wake up and you can leave on your cute pajamas all day. Great. And it's also a distribution day for PAL, TK, Kinder, and first grade. So check in with your teacher to see if they'll be distributing on Tuesday, March 2nd. From 12 to 3 p.m., as I mentioned, Friends of Beethoven will be in front of the auditorium selling bearwear. On Wednesday, March 3rd, it's Wacky Wednesday, and you can wear your clothes backward or inside out. That'll be fun. On Thursday, there's a mistake there. It happens. On Thursday, March 4th, it's the Lorax Day. So that's the day you wear a mustache. Yeah, similar to this one like I have. Any color you like. But you can also make a mustache. So you don't have to go and get one. You can just take some paper, cut it out. You might like a long mustache. You might like one that curves up near your eyes. Any kind of mustache will do. On Friday, March 5th, the Spirit Day is Thing 1, Thing 2 Day. And I made a typo there, but as I said, mistakes happen, right? Sorry about that. So Friday is Thing 1, Thing 2 Day, and that's the day you get to wear a crazy hat and crazy hair. Let's get crazy. So let me zoom in so you can see those announcements for this week. Pajama Jama Day tomorrow, Wacky Wednesday on Wednesday, Lorax Day on Thursday, and Thing 1, Thing 2 Day on Friday. Sound good? All right, good. Let's move on. Now for our special announcements. For the month of March, there's 3 celebrations, and I can't wait to celebrate and honor these great areas for the month of March. First, we have National Women's History Month. So this is the month we celebrate women, their accomplishments, and the history of many women who fought hard for them to make a lot of accomplishments in our world. This is also Irish American Heritage Month. How many Beethovens out there have Irish or part Irish? Raise your hands. Okay, great. So this is the month we celebrate Irish Americans. Of course, those are families in the United States with roots from Ireland. And Ireland is in Europe. It's a beautiful, beautiful island in Europe. And last but not least, it's the National Reading Month. Isn't that great? We have Dr. Seuss's birthday, Read Across America. For the whole month, I want my Beethoven Bears to focus on reading to honor this national month. In honor of Women's History Month, Beethoven Bears, I want to share with you some pretty awesome young ladies that I think are going to be some pretty awesome women when they get older and graduate from college. These ladies were a part of my Snap the Gap Girls in STEM after school program. So back in about, I think, January of 2020, I started an after school program with a grant that we got from Snap the Gap from UC Davis. So we have Leslie, Layla F, Layla A, Lynette, Josie, Sophia, Natasha, Isabella, and Sydney were a part of the Snap the Gap. And there were more girls who culminated, but these are the students that were left here at Beethoven. We had an awesome time making different inventions, learning about women in STEM, and just being together and really persevering through creating projects. So I'm going to show you a little clip of all the work that we did. And although in March we had to stop, we continued our final projects in December. Take a look. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I was really proud of the girls and the projects that we made. As you can see, we had lots of fun. So I told the ladies that I definitely wanted to showcase all their hard work at one of our Monday morning assemblies. So yay for Snap the Gap. Now let's talk about our readathon. We're doing so much celebrating in the month of March around reading. I love it. Our Friends of Beethoven is hosting a readathon from March 8th through March 27th. So your teachers are going to send home information to your parents on Friday. And one of the great things that you're going to get is free books. We were able to get free books for all the students from a bookstore. The Friends of Beethoven did that for us. Isn't that wonderful? And also, you're going to get a handy bookmark that you can make. And that's what you see on the screen there. It'll be your own bookmark you can use for your reading. So the goal is to read 20 or more books. You guys can do that. And then your family can give pledges towards your reading. So look for that information to come on Friday. It starts on Monday and goes all the way to the 27th. Thank you, Friends of Beethoven, for sponsoring our first readathon. Now it's time for our Red Apple honorees. I wonder who's getting the Red Apple this week. Let's see. I am so honored to share with you these wonderful Beethoven staff members. They all have offered additional tutoring this year for students. So thank you, teachers and staff. Miss Arthur, Miss Harada, Miss Zulo, Miss Meals, Miss Lolachi, who helps coordinate all of our tutoring, Miss Caruncho, Miss Van Santen, Miss Gelman, Miss Ross, and Mr. Espinoza. So not only do our teachers offer tutoring, but also our wonderful subs that we have on staff this year. We are so lucky to have our three wonderful subs, Miss Van Santen, Miss Ross, and Mr. Espinoza. Thank you to all these staff members for offering extra tutoring this year. And I also want to say a special shout out to Mrs. Harada, who's going to be the science ambassador for Beethoven. Thank you so much, Miss Harada, for taking on that leadership role. And we look forward to you helping us with our science education. Now, my favorite part of the morning. Let me do a round of applause before we start. Students of the week. But before I tell you about the wonderful students who were competent and worked really hard in class, I just want to say a big shout out to all the classes I visited this week. I had so much fun seeing you learn. I love when I see Beethoven Bears participate, and I can see the looks on your face, and I can see you trying and staying engaged. So please keep working hard. I know when I come in, I don't say anything because I don't want to distract from your learning. The time with your teacher is so precious, and I want you to keep it up. You never know when I stop by, and I'm always taking notes and keeping a good eye on those Beethoven Bears who are working really hard. Were you working hard last week? Well, if you were, I saw you. But now let's talk about these Beethoven Bears who were super awesome last week. Let's zoom in while I read you what great job they did in the classroom. Mrs. Harada would like to congratulate Finnegan Freed. He's definitely become a competent student with class participation and completing his work. Mrs. Mills would like to recognize Sophia and Jadalyn. They are students that persevere. They always work hard and focus on their work. Mrs. Ramos would like to recognize Miguel and Victoria for showing perseverance with their assignments. Mr. O'Donnell would like to recognize Sophia and Tanner for their competence on 9 dots. They are quite the clever coders. Miss Alanis would like to recognize Ava and Matthias for being competent learners. They are quick to grasp directions and try their best. Great job. Miss Evans would like to recognize Kevin for competence in coding. He's completed every single lesson. Miss Caruncho would like to recognize Camille and Jonathan for their contributions and growing confidence in math. Keep it up. Miss Andrews would like to recognize Mavis for her thoughts and ideas in language arts, and Mattia for his contributions in math. Miss Rodolphin would like to shout out Adama, Daphne, Harper, Jacob, Grace, and Nikita for knowing 60 sight words. Ms. Zula would like to recognize Ariana and Damien for reading with their flair in Readers Theater. Mrs. Galvan would like to recognize Moya, Edgar, Vaughn, Henry, and Lucas for completing over 1,000 puzzles on ST Math. Ms. Gilman would like to recognize Steve for his competence in math and Jock for his competence in coding. Ms. Arthur recognizes Lane and Maria for their competence in many areas. We also acknowledge that there are many other students in our class that we are also proud of. Mrs. Ramirez would like to recognize Zoe, who shows competence in math. Even when concepts are hard for her, she never gives up. She has become a great mathematician. Room 9 is so proud of you. Way to go, Beethoven Bears! I'm proud of you too, and I love to present our rock stars for the week, so great job. Now it's time for our happy birthdays! So parents, thank you again for your contributions to the Friends of Beethoven Pledge. If you would like your Beethoven Bears birthday mentioned as a special treat, you can send in any type of donation you like to Friends of Beethoven. Let's take a look at our birthday bear. It's Felix! Happy birthday, Felix! His birthday is on March 3rd. Your birthday's on Wacky Wednesday, Felix. It's a day after Dr. Seuss. So happy early birthday, Felix. We also have some staff whose birthdays were last week. So happy belated birthday to Miss Elizabeth and Miss Brown. They had birthdays last Tuesday and last Thursday. Now it's time for our 4Bs. Are you ready? Are you going to use your sign language? All right, here we go. Be respectful. Yes. Next, be responsible. Be safe. And last, be a buddy, not a bully. Because what are we? We are winners! We are winners! We are winners! Beethoven Bears are winners! For this week, Beethoven Bears, please remember to be resilient, our word of the year, and I want you to be confident. I know there are areas that you're very competent in. I heard a lot of those Beethoven Bears who are competent in math and reading and coding. So show off your confidence and don't forget to challenge yourself and have a growth mindset. As a treat, as we leave this morning's assembly, let's take a look back to our Beethoven Bears who enjoyed our previous Read Across America weeks and also just reading. I love to see Beethoven Bears reading. So take a look at this video and have a wonderful week, Beethoven Bears. Show your school spirit and let's celebrate reading.